Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is video 1 of 2 for today.
But first, a word from our sponsors.
Guys, do you have busy lives like we do, but still care about getting your nutrition in? Well, consider Huel.
Yeah, I've been using it actually for lunch most days in the week here, and I absolutely love it. It saves me so much money instead of ordering out, and I'm losing weight.
Yeah, and for me, if you're a picky eater, best way to get your greens, try one of these. I don't eat my veggies a lot, I will admit.
Guys, and if you're lazy like me, you can go with these, which are already pre-made, so that I don't even have to make them. They got some delicious flavors: chocolate, vanilla, peanut butter flavor.
Strawberry banana is so good.
Guys, seriously, they do taste good, and they are complete meals in and of themselves. If you want to still get in the amount of protein that you need, up to 40 grams of protein, 27 essential vitamins to keep your body fueled. Guys, consider Huel. It's super easy. It fits in with that busy lifestyle and keeps the nutrition content up for you guys. So you can get Huel's newest product at Target, or you can get it from us. Get a 15% off discount for new customers. Go to Huel.com/AngryJoeShow and grab your Huel complete meals now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check it out.
Guys, check out some Huel. This is the best way to get your veggies.
Yeah, OJ won't eat them.
No,
so he
I don't like them. They're gross.
Hey
Get some
guys,
protein.
hope you had a wonderful, wonderful holidays and Christmas. I did, spent it with my family. I got a sequel to Cooking with Ermac up. It was a vlog. I made pasteles.
Oh, nice.
Puerto Rican pasteles. My uncle, and everybody's like, "Wow, your uncle sounds just like you." The resemblance.
that's what they're saying.
Yeah, playing dominoes with grandma and the family. Oh, it was a lot of fun. So I'm recharged and ready for the new year. This is technically week 1 of 2026 when you do the week by week. Week 52 was last week, because on Thursday is when we go to January 1st. So happy New Year's early, just in case. And yeah, so stay tuned. We're just having fun. Probably do a board game stream tomorrow. Come hang out with us. Some more bad video games, some more good video games to put together the lists that'll come in January, and the top 10 lists, and then jumping right into 2026, because there's a lot of good stuff coming. Perhaps the greatest year for gaming, with Grand Theft Auto 6 coming and billions of dollars to be made. We shall see. Yeah. So, guys, I'm looking forward to it very much, and yeah, so thank you guys for sticking with us and watching. We might want to do a subscriber drive, you know, maybe for our Patreon and for our YouTube here. So please consider going above and beyond the Call of Duty and keeping us funded throughout the year.
Lots of demonetization this year.
Yeah, there was. We had to fight quite a bit.
And we didn't win.
Yeah,
so.
We didn't win, because I did 157 fucks in the Black Ops 7.
Well, you got 180 in some other video, too.
Yeah.
Like there was some big
We
ones.
were setting records, so we'll see what bad games will be coming in 2026. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but these usually, you know, kind of surprise you.
Game Mill's doing something.
Yes.
They're working on something right now.
Every year, Game Mill's got something. All right, but anyway, so thank y'all guys, and we'll do a video on that in January or something. So, all right, guys, what the hell? Alex, was there even enough gaming news over the Christmas break to put together something?
In the last 2 weeks, yes.
Okay.
In the last 1 week,
not so much.
No.
Okay, so that's right. So we skipped a week, so we'll aggregate some of that. Just be
got a
aware.
bunch of stuff. All right. So 3 months before launch, Marathon's coming soon. And we watched some videos. We watched the original video.
Still a little underwhelmed.
Yeah, I'm very underwhelmed. I also do not like the art style at all.
No.
Some people are real into it. They love
the pixel. And then
something
I
about
saw some
it.
video analysis of the previous what they shown, and there is some upgrades, but it doesn't change my mind.
Yeah, it does. It's still not something that I want to like seek out and go play. But the art director Joseph Cross has left Bungie. So
wait,
yeah,
the art director leaves
He said
before
fuck
his game.
This. I'm
out.
Fuck it.
I don't know.
No, he said that it was, he made the decision to leave, but sometimes those decisions are made at
Because he knows it's a sinking ship, perhaps.
or someone's high up said, "Look, I'm either going to fire you publicly, or you can make the decision to leave." We don't know. We have no idea, but there's lots of options because there was some controversy, right? There was some stolen art,
Borrowed,
and
Alex.
borrowed assets,
Borrowed.
and they came to terms with some of these things. And then the fact that I think there are some people that just generally don't like the art style, us. So it's kind of weird. They're like right before launch.
Square box flying transports.
Like the Nerf
There's a
guns.
box in the
Play
sky.
some Nerf Legends.
Oh
Wow,
man,
Nerf Legends.
I think
That's
so
game
champ.
mail.
He's
That's
the
game
champ.
mail.
He's a champ.
He is the champion.
I would rather play Marathon than Nerf Legends, I think, because that game is fucking terrible. But
Yeah. No, I played Marathon before Nerf Legends.
yeah, so it was kind of odd that to see this person leave right before the end, especially with there's all the controversy within the art department.
Yeah, they're just kind of.
Joe, what do you think it
Sounds
was?
weird.
What pissed him off?
I think there's honestly a lot going on, and he's like, "Look, this is not going to be a good game. I don't want to be behind this. I'm going to leave.
Leave now.
Leave now."
Yeah, but it's still on his resume, so I don't understand. I think maybe it has to do with creative control. So I think, there are changes going on with Marathon behind the scenes. And perhaps
Yeah.
it had to do with here come the microtransactions because they know it's not going to be as financially as successful. And then he's looking at some of the suggestions Don is making for some of the skins and the art and the guns. And he's like, but my vision, this is not my art. The art, that doesn't fit in the art that I've done. And it's going to get wackier and wackier and
You have to
crazier and
sacrifice
crazier.
your
Guns that
vision.
turn into dragons.
And he's like, nope, I'm fucking done. Yeah, Guns into Dragons.
I think it's option C, and he got fired. But he was, it was one of the things like you can say that you quit, but you're fired. So you get. This,
What did he do?
He was in charge of a kind of.
Oh, right.
He was at the helm.
Since you were the man in charge during the controversy that embarrassed us
Buck
because
stops here, yeah.
there were art being borrowed, you're gone.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they're probably going to blame him as well.
Oh, everyone loves a scapegoat. Everyone loves
Yes,
a scapegoat.
yeah.
And be like, oh, it was that guy.
He left us.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
disgruntled. None of that happened.
Yeah, none of that happened.
Okay, I got some news stories, Alex, just for the end.
Good. We'll put him in this video.
Okay.
So Amazon knew. So we know that Amazon tried to get into gaming. They put out Crucible. Remember playing Crucible, Joe? We didn't play Crucible. What else did they put out? They put out New World. And
New
they
World.
gave out New World. We actually kind of liked
Yeah.
some of the stuff we played in New World.
They actually did more stuff to it too.
Yeah, they-
surprised.
Yeah, before they gave up on it. But they're giving up. They're getting out of everything. So they're.
Are they really getting out of everything? This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, so there's the
I
last.
thought there was an Amazon game that just recently that was successful. I don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah. But they have sold March of Giants, which is a free-to-play MOBA it had in development. MOBAs, they make dirty, filthy money if you are one of the successful ones. Most don't make anything. And so they're selling the studio to Ubisoft, and where we know it's going to be taken care of with the utmost care, and everything's going to be super awesome, right?
Yeah.
Definitely no one getting farted on or tied up over there.
Amazon cut about 14,000 jobs company-wide in October 2025.
Yeah.
That was significant role reductions within Amazon.
Well, they fucked
games.
up because they didn't do the Alex method.
What's the Alex method?
Tight clothes and big boobies.
Yeah, that's it.
Excuse me? That's
know
the
what-
Alex method?
Yeah, skimpy. You want to make money? Skimpy clothes.
It's
Because Destiny 3.
it's
But
my-
it's going to turn
into-
sideways
into
and do
boobs.
boobies.
Yeah. And
Okay,
so-
I just remembered. Amazon Games, I think, is in charge of the new Tomb Raiders that looked good.
Oh, isn't that still Crystal Dynamics? That's kind of
It's Crystal Dynamics, but I guess
they own the license to it.
They own something. Oh, maybe they own part of that. I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, maybe they're kind of unrelated in production.
Yeah, they're
I'm
just-
gonna look into that.
Yeah,
more.
they'll have to see if they're the ones that are like.
There's TBAs. I went to go look at TBAs. These are probably canceled. There was an unannounced project from Disruptive Games. There's an untitled Lord of the Rings MMORPG
Gollum.
from Amazon Game Studios Orange County. We don't know. An untitled online story-driven role-playing. An untitled narrative-led open-world driving game from Maverick Games.
It had to be Gollum to tie in with the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was the already known canceled ones, Nova, Intensity, Breakaway, and Lord of the Rings MMO. A different Lord of the Rings MMO, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe they're going away completely. You gave me the impression, or at least the story gave me the impression, that Amazon games were getting out of games. We're not doing games no more. We're gone. No, I think it was previously Amazon's like, oh, games are exciting. It's the next wave. We're going to get a big games division. It's going to make as much money as the rest. No, now it's just like, okay, bring it back. We're going to a small crew, and maybe we'll do one or two.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Quality over quantity, which is not typically what Amazon has been doing. But there's new people in charge over many of the divisions over at Amazon, so we'll see if that changes. OJ, the most exciting news this week.
This is OJ specifically. OJ.
This. Arc 2.
Arc 2,
My
OJ.
man Vin Diesel.
We've been talking about this game
It's a fucking dinosaur.
since 2020.
Joe predicted that.
It's still coming.
It is still coming, but now it is still coming in 2028.
So
What?
I was right about this.
What the
Beyond
fuck is
Good
going
News
on
coming
with that
back.
game? Did you just say 2028?
28.
This thing was announced like 2 or 3 years ago or something.
6 years ago, I think.
With fucking what? With fucking Vin Diesel,
yeah.
and we
Yeah.
were like,
20,
whoa,
more than 6 years ago now.
no.
Holy shit.
December 10th,
It seems like
2020.
What is it?
yesterday.
It does seem like yesterday, Joe. We're fucking
Pandemic
old
time's
man.
weird.
What
it
the
is.
fuck?
It is.
This game ain't never coming out.
At the end,
No,
Ain't going
yeah,
out
it
with
is.
Vin
With-
Diesel.
at the end of this week, OJ, we're gonna be closer to 2050 than we are to the year 2000. How does it make your knees feel?
Not good.
Not good.
Wow.
They sound louder now.
Yeah, no, they pop even more. Yeah, but Arc 2 was originally announced December 10th, 2020, and then like Vin Diesel showed up, and
Yeah, I was excited. Vin Diesel, dinosaurs, to be drifting with dinosaurs. That'd be pretty sweet.
So, but it turns out that things are getting delayed. They're going to be putting out this Legacy of Santiago is a Arc 1 DLC where they're going to try to ease people into some of the new mechanics and see if they like them. And if they like them, they'll leave them in Arc 2. And if they don't like them, I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. But the way that they were talking, it sounds like Vin Diesel may not even be that involved.
What?
Which
That's a betrayal. Betrayed us. Betrayed me. That man better be riding a T-Rex right at the beginning in the fucking menu.
He better be my sidekick and go on adventures with me.
Excuse me?
I want him to-
He's your sidekick?
Yes.
No, you're
No,
his sidekick.
No, I'm.
It's in his contract. All players must be my sidekick and tell me how big my muscles are.
So whenever you make a choice, like let's go left, he's like, no, this is my game. We're going right. So what the fuck, Vin Diesel?
I would totally play that. I would definitely give money for that.
yeah.
You have no.
No, Vin Diesel.
So the head said the question is, how much performance are we going to get from him? Are we going to get 1 day, 5 days, 8 hours? You don't know. And the scope of how much performance we're going to get determines just how the narrative of the game's going to like. It's like, we don't know.
The man has had fucking 17 years to give performance for this fucking game.
Yeah,
Is he too busy? I mean,
No.
And
He's
honestly,
doing
at
the
this
new
point,
one.
guys, are we ever going to get a Fast X Part 2? Do you remember they literally ended that film on a cliffhanger?
but did you
And it's
care?
been that thing came out like 2 years ago, didn't it? Normal's
He has to go save his
franchises,
son.
like in fucking the MCU and these other movie franchises, the ending Part 2 will come out 1 year later.
It didn't bomb, did it?
Maybe 2 years later. No, it made $724 million.
Yeah, it had
It's-
Jason Momoa, so I'm pretty sure that
Right.
added a couple mil.
And then they threw in Reacher at the end there and kind of revealed him to be a bad guy.
It either broke even or lost a little money.
Yeah. So that's
It didn't bomb, but
that's probably, I don't know if that's why it's taken so long, but by the time that thing comes out, everybody's going to
He
be
did
old.
the tour.
2023 is when it came
Didn't
out.
he do like a tour or something? He was announcing the new.
Yeah, he was at a rave. Remember, he was on
Yeah.
stage at like a rave, going like, "Hey, this thing's coming out." I remember watching the clip
Yeah.
with him on a stage.
It hasn't even begun filming, Joe.
Yeah, not
there's
so Vin Diesel.
There's rumors that maybe it'll begin filming
So
next
you telling
year.
me Vin Diesel's lying to me?
Yeah, I don't know
Potentially.
what's taking so long. I think it's because the studio said
Can't take
we
this no
need
more."
you to cut $50 million from the budget. The last one was $324 million.
$340 is what it cost.
$340 million budget, and it didn't make as much money that time. So they said, okay, Vin Diesel, you can have your last one. However, Find 50 million that you can cut. And I'm sure Vin is like, family. Can't cut family.
No, they're going to need more sponsors. It could be sponsored by, what are they? They're already sponsored by Corona. They're sponsored by, I don't know what else, but they need to find something.
So I guess he's too busy cutting $50 million from Fast X 2, which rumor has it they're going to change the name to Fast Forever, Joe. Forever.
Fast.
The last
Forever.
in the series. Fast Forever.
Fast 10-year seatbelts.
Instead of Arc
That's
2.
better though.
What he should do is make a live action Arc and ride dinosaurs.
So your budget is $2 million.
Yeah.
What?
He took that $50 million and made Arc 2 live action.
All right. So you have to wait till 2028 if you want to play Arc 2.
Good God.
So that's a long
No, I don't think
time.
they'll care by then.
Yeah.
I forgot about that game until you brought it up.
Another game delay, 007 First Light, where you get to play as
A young
James Bond.
What?
It's delayed. And it's a game that I'm not excited about. I think the premise is fucking stupid. I like I.O. They do some cool stuff. And, I like the idea of, like, playing a spy.
I can't wait to subject Alex to that game.
Yeah.
Because he hates it before it's out.
Yeah. I mean,
Just the premise,
just
rather.
the premise of the story it is just...
A young James Bond, because there can be no young James Bond?
Yeah.
He's gonna be like Martini, shaking nuts. He's like, sure, let me see some ID.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to want a Kool-Aid or something because he's a child
like,
in the game.
No, get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing is you can't be a 00 agent typically until you're significantly older because they don't just let you go out and murder people. So he can't be 007 until he's 38. And it was a massive deal that James Bond...
But I think in this game, the premise is he earns the 007 in this game.
when he's like 20 years old,
Yeah.
and it's like, no.
Yeah,
And
no.
it's they wanted to make a spy game, but they didn't think that like a brand new IP would get enough butts in the seats.
Right.
So they're using an IP, and they're using it improperly.
And then Lenny Kravitz, as if young people give a shit about Lenny Kravitz.
Most people don't care. It's just I'm old, and I used to like New Year's Day.
I don't even care
We
about
would
Lenny
watch
Kravitz.
like the New Year's Day on TBS. It would be like Twilight Zone for like 12 hours, and then James Bond for 12 hours because they were the only free IPs that TNT or TBS.
Maybe
could
I
get.
need to watch those.
Yeah, you should. You've never seen any James Bond movie, right?
Just the new ones.
But you never saw GoldenEye, right? I'm shaming you publicly. You've never seen GoldenEye, right?
You talking about Austin Powers?
What?
Austin Powers?
That's gold.
What?
So
Joe, you've never seen fucking
I played the
GoldenEye? We
game.
played the fucking games
Yes,
all
I played
day,
the game.
every day in our
So
childhood,
I got-
and you never
yes.
fucking watched the movie?
how many Ginger
the
Dead
fuck
Man
is wrong
movies
with
have you watched? How many? Honestly,
I played the fifth.
I'm invincible.
Boris is so good. He's so
Joe, watch the goddamn movie.
good. Yeah.
All
so-
right, when we have to do First Light, I'm making homework. When we play First
Go
Light,
watch
you're
all of
going-
them?
No way, John. That would take
With
3
Sean
weeks.
Connery?
No, you only have to watch the good ones. George Lazenby. And, no, don't watch those ones.
No.
Yeah, don't watch. Okay. So the game's delayed. It's only
Okay.
delayed a couple months. Well, instead of March,
Big deal. 2 months.
2 months, but they're going
That's
to polish
fine.
it up, and that's
Yeah.
good.
Fine.
IO needs a win because remember they are also the people that brought you Mind's Eye. They're not the developers, but
See, I was about to say, it's like, well, they didn't want a new IP because like they wanted a cool spy. They brought you Mind's Eye.
yeah.
I'm
I'm
like, well, no, that didn't work.
not intrigued by the game. I'm trying to keep an open mind. They showed off melee combat recently, and it could be interesting. He like jumps over a pool table, grabs a pool cue, and slams the guy's head with it. It kind of reminds me of what they want to do with Jackie Chan films, where Jackie Chan uses the environment. But I don't know if this is scripted or if this, how it just looks weird. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, it'd be pretty fun.
Okay, camera difficulties there. One of our cards stopped working, but we're starting from here. Basically, I saw some video on it where it looked good but weird. Sort of like I was saying, Jackie Chan. You're using your environment.
Yep.
He uses a pool cue to hit some guy over the head. So if it's scripted, then it's gonna that sucks. But it's the more I see on the game, the more I'm like, okay. There's very few narrative-driven single-player adventure games these days. And so from that angle, if the story's good, then maybe I might like it.
Yeah, I mean, even me, someone who doesn't think it looks particularly good, if the story is good, all the sins will be forgiven.
change your
and
mind.
change your mind.
We shall see.
But I haven't seen anything so far that leads me that.
Right.
Because, like, I don't give a shit about Lenny
The
Kravitz.
marketing has been annoying, and I don't know why. It just puts me off. But they also showed a little bit of like Hitman-like investigative stuff, and I like that because Hitman. If you remind me of Hitman, I'm good.
Yeah.
So we'll see as it rolls around.
Well, I got very exciting news, Joe. I know you are a big fan of FIFA and big sports games. I don't know. They went away. EA owned them for a while, and they were microtransaction hell. But FIFA's back, and they want you to know they're back with an exclusive release on Netflix, and you'll be able to play while shitting because this is a mobile game. And
FIFA.
yeah,
I'm good.
no
FIFA mobile game. What's it called?
FIFA mobile game.
FIFA.
There was EA Sports FC Mobile. That was the last one made by EA, which is no longer a thing. That was in 2016.
So this says ahead of the FIFA World Cup 2026, major collaboration, key milestone, blah blah blah. Available for free to Netflix members.
What? Fuck that.
I don't know. Don't you people have phones?
How
I
dare
don't
you?
think I've ever played any Netflix game.
Yeah.
Never even went to that section.
FIFA Rivals, is it called? It doesn't matter. What? How dare you bring this up on the news, Alex?
Because I have Netflix, but not.
It's the only one you have, right? Or no?
No.
Because that's not your Netflix. You don't actually you don't pay for that one. That's
Just your mouth. Just a dirty mouth.
FIFA's relationship with EA ended after FIFA reportedly increased its asking price to more than $1 billion per 4-year World Cup cycle.
yeah.
In addition to other requests. No. They said, fuck, no, goodbye. And FIFA's like, damn. And now they're relegated to mobile garbage. Good. Fuck FIFA.
Do you think they're gonna make even more money?
No.
I think
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to
I think
because
it
I don't.
makes some.
I think they'll make decent money,
Yeah.
and I imagine Netflix gave them
Not like
some,
what they want, but at least.
but not with like MUT mode
Yeah.
or any of those or whatever.
FIFA Heroes or something. These advertisements are cringe. They're getting all these influencers on
Is it AI? It
Instagram
might be AI.
to promote it.
There's a lot
if
of
you
AI
see an
promotions.
influencer promoting FIFA Mobile or whatever they're going to call it, FIFA Heroes, know that those people are morally bankrupt and pieces of shit.
Yeah, not financially bankrupt though.
No, they made money.
They make that money.
They're making money.
They made that money.
They'll probably make, I don't know, 15,000, 30,000. Who knows what they'll pay these guys.
Well, we're talking about Netflix. Warner Brothers this week came out and said that, hey, Paramount's deal may look good. They have that big number, but turns out the deal isn't as good as they're claiming it. They claim they've gone through it, and they're saying, look, we need to accept the Netflix bid instead of the Paramount Skydance bid. So we've unanimously determined that the tender offer launched is not in the best interest of Warner Brothers and its shareholders. So they're really pushing for this Netflix merger to go through. And they say the value we have secured for shareholders through the Netflix merger is extraordinary by any measure. And they actually said that perhaps the Ellis family isn't fully backing the Paramount deal because they haven't seen it in writing. And they're like, hey, none of this other there's a lot of potential stuff over in the Paramount side. Netflix has concrete offer. This is what we know we're getting. This is the better offer for us. So your man, Soups, is, at least according to the board, looks like they want it to go to Netflix instead.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna make a Superman mobile game?
Yes.
No.
It's Netflix. They have the rights to it.
No.
They want some DC mobile games.
Yeah.
No.
They already have some. So
There's more and more reports that people are even doubting that the Netflix acquisition is even going to go through. So it's just back and forth, man. This is annoying as shit, man. Just hurry up and let's figure this stuff out. I knew that, the hostile takeover bid was not going to go over well with people at, obviously Netflix. And then Warner Brothers is probably going to fight against it as well. So I don't think the Paramount thing is happening. I don't think that was going to work. And no matter how much money, well, not no matter how much. if they offered even more, if they doubled their price.
If
then,
they actually put in writing what they said, what they're claiming that they said, it's like, hey, we are backed by the Ellis family and we have all this money.
guaranteed.
And
The Ellis
guaranteed.
family says that they're backing it, which they did recently, one of the guys at least, but no. I don't. I just. We'll see.
People say a lot of things, and when you put it in writing, then it's important. So
There's all the roadblocks, and you've got, if you factor in as well the Trump administration and how he's going to react to it. Are they going to do antitrust? Are they going to threaten to get their way specifically, and sort of gatekeep and cater which corporations come to me and kneel before me, come to my ballroom, kiss my feet. And we'll see how that works. If that's going to happen at all, we'll see.
But if the deal does not go through, remember, Netflix loses all sorts
uses
of money.
billions of dollars. That's right. I forgot about that clause
we
that they put in there.
guarantee.
That was a very smart move by them to get money, even if it doesn't go through.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll
see.
I hope WB's like, you know what? We don't want to be bought. We're just going to take your $4 billion and just walk away.
That could be one of the biggest upsets and genius moves, because they were hurting for money, because that's why they want to be bought. Now they got injected by $4 billion. That'll pop you right up.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
For free, and you didn't have to do anything for it. And I mean, you had to pay the accountants.
Genius.
Yeah.
But they were already screwing it up over there. I don't believe in the suits at WB high up in order to do stuff. So if WB does retain itself and move on as, the way it is now, I don't think that's going to be good either. It's bad all around. Bad options to go with Netflix. Worse options to go with Paramount. Fucking dumb option to go with.
Are you saying
nothing.
that the consolidation of media conglomerates and all into small, a small amount of hands is bad for the consumer?
It's bad for the consumer.
That's
because
crazy,
often
Joe.
these massive CEOs, they don't give a shit about quality. They give a shit about
Consume.
I'm still holding out hope for Tubi.
Tubi
you
makes
want
the
Tubi to but make that money, Tubi. Get that offer
There's some
up
Tubi
there.
treasures out there, everybody. You can search for them.
$400. Tubi says $400. My
$450.
final
Like,
offer.
we can't. We're gonna go bankrupt.
You're
You're
gonna-
gonna $450.
$400 per share?
No.
No. $400 total
Tubi's gonna have to pay them in gift cards
right now.
I just still use that free. Well, it's free, but I
Tubi.
don't even put my email on there.
Yeah. Put someone else's email on there.
I should.
Use someone else's login information.
Yeah.
Damn, Joe, you're so cheap. You're not even doing the minimum requirements to get
I don't
Tubi.
want to.
Yee.
Ah,
I don't want to put my email. It's stupid.
No, don't.
yeah,
I
don't
don't.
do that.
I don't.
'Cause
And if you do, then use Surfshark to incognito to
yeah,
get rid of
get
that.
all that stuff out of there. All right, you said you found a story you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah. So there were some rumors. There's a Polish analyst that's kind of getting attention. He's adding fuel to some rumors that Witcher 3 is going to get some DLC
yeah.
next year in order to set up Witcher 4. So this comes from left out of nowhere. And I don't know if that helps the rumor or hurts the rumor, because it's been fucking 10 years. Oh, what? It's been 10 years since Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt.
Let's go get it.
Damn. And then 9 years since the release of the second and final expansion, Blood and Wine.
Probably the best DLC ever.
CD Projekt Red full steam ahead on Witcher 4. There are rumblings of new content coming for Witcher 3. So this Strefa, quoting Noble Securities analyst I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna say MC. I'm not even gonna
Some
take
dude.
a whack at his name. MC predicted a Witcher 3 expansion for May 2026. Maybe he's getting marketing and a big marketing push confused, right, in quarterly reports. But it says, quote, "We expect another paid add-on DLC for The Witcher 3 to be released in May 2026. We anticipate sales of 11 million copies. We estimate the production budget of this and that. The release should kick off the actual marketing campaign for The Witcher 4. That would be crazy. That's because 10 out of 10 game, one of my favorite games, getting DLC out of nowhere. If this is true, this is a huge scoop, and somebody gonna get fired for figuring this out. But I don't know. I want to lean towards no. We would have been. What do you guys think?
DLC is also a horrible word because DLC could mean Blood and Wine, which is again one of the probably best deals. Like it's pretty much a game on its own.
Yeah, it's an expansion. I like the word expansion.
This could be a $3 quest, you know, like because DLCs, depending on what the studio and the game it comes out, it could be like this fucking big. And so, like, I would believe it's just like a one quest line that you kind of get a run through. But I would love something the same.
I would love it too. This would be a huge thing. This would be a fucking banger, fucking pro baller move if this were true. I don't know. The rumor isn't the first time it got floated.
Do you still have your PS4 running?
PC,
I mean,
PC Games N earlier this month, a leaker said multiple times that Witcher 3 DLC is in development at Fool's Theory. The studio currently working on, among other things, a remake of the original Witcher. Fool's Theory is headed up by Jacob Rolkos, previously a quest designer for Witcher 2 and 3. Not a bad choice if you want to make some Witcher 3 quests. I agree. So, one more thing, since we're mentioning all this, CD Projekt announced in last May, that it's got one more patch in the works for Witcher 3, now slated to come out sometime in 2026. So it could be that patch isn't just a patch; it's a little more than that.
Could be exciting.
Bro, this is getting me hyped. I gotta stop reading this. This is just a rumor. But that would be amazing.
It also
one
could
of my
just be
favorite
one quest.
old games. I gotta re-download that shit.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys played it on PC and you can just get access to, or you still have your PS4.
If you don't have Witcher 3, what's wrong with you? Go buy Witcher 3. 60 million copies sold.
They played it on PlayStation 4 and they may not have it anymore.
You get on PS5, de-updated, and it looks better.
Yeah, well, hook up your old PS4 and play this then. Well, we'll see. May 2026, as we get closer to that, will we get Witcher 3 DLC setting up Witcher 4? If so, that would be fucking amazing. If not, it's a genius rumor that just gets people excited about Witcher in general. Yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up. There is one more story. This is wild and wacky. So there's a now settled KOTOR 2 lawsuit. And in that lawsuit, there was documents that saw accusations of demonic possession and the plaintiff's lawyer hitting back at those accusations with Lil Wayne lyrics. Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? Nothing. You ain't scared of nothing. What? What is happening here? So there was a gamer lawsuit against Asper, which that was resolved earlier in this month, last month actually, that saw false advertising on the DLC based on the KOTOR 2's restored content mod. And so that was late summer 2023, and that got resolved. But then in these court documents, let's see, corporate lawyer Ray Kim, things got weird pretty quickly.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, the
Using
lawyer.
lyrics from Lil Wayne.
First off, Asper's lawyers argued to have the case withdrawn, believing that California Central District Court should sanction Kim and pay their legal fees. Kim responded with this in a filing that appealed to the power of hip-hop to make its point. Tuneki, a.k.a. Lil Wayne, once declared, okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? Nothing, you ain't scaring nothing. The filing helpfully pointed out that Asper and its counsel are the goons. Kim and his client, naturally, were the goblins, with the filing emphasizing that said gobos will not be deterred. What?
Joe, it's very clear that he's
This is a very serious lawyer.
Goblins will not be deterred.
This saw Kim and Asper's lawyer sparring from one filing to the next. In one such filing, Kim claims that one of Asper's legal representatives began yelling at his client as if possessed by a demon. Said representative, attorney Keith Scully, who works for the legal firm Newman, stated in an email that he had raised his voice during a conversation to return it to productive discussion.
I want to see the video.
So maybe
I want to see the video of this court hearing.
Hey, Mo, goblin, don't scare no goblin. All right, can we bring this back to stop yelling at my client. You're possessed by a demon, sir. What?
I want to see this.
Oh my Lord. Let's see. So Asper, meanwhile, made several interesting arguments in defense of their position. Initially, the main point of its defense was that when the DLC was canceled, Asper offered a free game as compensation for the DLC, which it claimed nullified the accusations of false marketing. But this failed to sway the judge, as it should, because that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, a free Aspire game ain't worth shit.
So Aspire's in the wrong here. Fuck Aspire. Aspire's lawyers then claimed the tease for the DLC couldn't have been widely seen by viewers because it had appeared at the end of a YouTube trailer, arguing that many YouTuber viewers skip videos after the first 5 seconds. Oh my God, fuck these guys.
They're the worst.
These are the worst lawyers. In April this year, meanwhile, Asper sourced expert testimony from Blizzard's former production manager, Frank Gilson, who testified that the promised DLC has no economic value because it was based on fan-made content and offered for free. And that was probably their most powerful argument. Yeah. So one of the most intriguing bits of the lawsuit also derived from those and the April filings. Here, Asper's lawyers requested that several documents be redacted. The documents included email chains between Asper and Lucasfilm, which, in Asper's view, revealed key trade secrets and identities of the right persons to work with at Lucasfilm to secure access to the Lucasfilm intellectual property. Asper claimed it took years, sometimes decades, to cultivate these relationships, and revealing them would cause the company lasting business harm. The court permitted the redactions. So they got their way on that.
Can't believe I'm on the side of the Goblin guy.
The who guy?
The Goblin guy.
Right. You're on the side of the Goblin
You're
guy.
a goon, and we're goblins, and goblins, whatever.
All right, and so to wrap this up, the saga ended when the judge determined that the case between Mikolonins and Asper, at which point had been diminished from a class action lawsuit into a smaller case involving less than 20 gamers, could now proceed to a trial, at which point negotiations began for a settlement. A second case, this time between gamers and Disney, who became involved in legal proceedings having blocked the restored content mod for being used in the DLC, was also settled out of court. So they were class action lawsuit, reduced, settled, and then settled. So what a crazy bullshit. But I'm glad that there are people out there and lawyers out there that will go after these companies if they make false advertising promises. And then you'll see that the companies will do anything and everything to avoid paying. Oh, it was at the end of a YouTube video that we teased it. Nobody saw it. Nobody watches YouTube videos.
Yeah. As long as it's a company the gamers don't like Aspire, and when we pointed out when it's a company that everyone likes, like CD Projekt, they didn't like hearing those news stories because remember, even their own shareholders went after them for false advertisement and misleading all of those people. So you got to hold everybody accountable, everyone. So
goddamn, this FIFA rival mobile game looks awful.
But you can play it while pooping.
Put the trailer up there. Don't fucking play this.
Yeah.
Horrible company, FIFA. We don't need to be rewarding them at all. We got more news stories, but we're going to save it for the second video of 2.
Yeah. Check out Huel. Help you lose some weight. Tons of, it saves so much money.
It does. Healthy meals for when you are on the go, guys. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we will see you big news stories in 2. So we'll see you on the second video.